Help support Name Explained by leaving a like and a comment, sharing this video, and by subscribing to the channel.
At the young age of 17, Swede Ingvar Kamprad founded a small business selling things like wallets and pencils in his home county of Småland in 1943. It did well enough, and in 1948 his father gave him a small sum of money to help improve the business. Kamprad used this money to start selling furniture, but with the high cost of postage and the risk of furniture breaking during delivery, he wanted to find a way to ship things more efficiently without the risk of breakages, so adopted the flat pack style, which was already a thing but not popular among the masses. Of course, this all worked out, and the business he started, named IKEA, went on to be a huge success. The I and K of IKEA actually derive from his own initials of Ingvar Kamprad, while the E and A represent where it all started, with the E standing for Elmchalid, the name of the farm he grew up on, and the A standing for Agunyard, the nearby village. Apologies to any Swedes or IKEA fanatics watching this video for my pronunciation of these words. Since its humble inception, IKEA has gone on to become one of the most recognizable shops in the world, with establishments in 59 countries, ranging from the top of the world in countries like its native Sweden and Canada to the very bottom of the globe with nations like Chile and Australia. In fact, at the time of writing this video, IKEA have plans to open shop in New Zealand, truly getting them to the bottom of the globe. Well, minus Antarctica, but that could very well happen. IKEA has become something more than a shop. It's a bit of a cultural phenomenon. Elements of the shop and its brand have become hugely popular unto themselves, whether that be the big yellow and blue tote bags, the meatballs of lingonberry sauce, and even the weaving journey around the store they take you on. And yeah, there's secret passages to get you to places quicker, we all know about that, right? You don't so much go to IKEA, you more experience it. Too many people, a trip to IKEA is a full-blown day out. Shout out to IKEA Croydon for keeping me occupied for hours as a kid on rainy weekends. I presumed all IKEAs had huge chimneys. That's a huge tangent and very specific to those in the southeast of England, so let's carry on. But the main reason people actually go to IKEA is of course due to the stuff they actually sell. And oh man, do they sell a lot of products. I genuinely believe that most homes in nations where IKEA operate have at least one IKEA product in them. The bookcases behind me in my on-camera videos are from IKEA, as is the desk I'm saying these words from. IKEA's products are beloved for their good quality, minimalist design, relatively low price points, and because of their fun flat pack assembly style. Well, at least I find it fun. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea. A childhood constructing a different kind of Scandi product prepared me for IKEA in my adulthood. Yet one of the most intriguing things about IKEA's products have to be their names. This isn't just a bookcase, it's a billy. This isn't just a mixing bowl, it's a Vispad, and this isn't just a bed, it's a Saltum. The names of their products can range from vaguely familiar words linked with things seemingly unconnected to them, to words identifiable as maybe Swedish or some other Scandinavian language, to flat out gibberish. But this is far from the case. The names of IKEA's products have a lot of thought put into them, and many of them are genius. Not only are many of the names genius, but the larger naming system that IKEA has in place for its products are genius too. Yeah, these names are far from random. IKEA's whole naming system is clever and well thought out. This naming system was devised by the founder of the whole business, the aforementioned Ingvar Kamprad. Supposedly, he wasn't all too good with numbers, and struggled to remember the specific numbers for product lines and specific items themselves. So instead, he created a system where products were placed into categories. Then each category would be given a naming rule, and then the products in those categories would be named in accordance to that naming rule. The system looks a little like this. Bathroom items are named after lakes and bodies of water in Sweden, linens are named after flowers and plants, bedroom and living room furniture are named after Norwegian places, bookcases are named after professions and Scandinavian boys' names, bowls and vases are named after Swedish place names, as well as Swedish adjectives, spices, herbs, fruits and berries. Boxes, pictures and wall decorations are named after Swedish slang, expressions and Swedish place names. Kids' products are named after mammals, birds and adjectives yet again. Desks and chairs are also named after Scandi boys' names. Fabrics and curtains are named after Scandi girls' names. Outdoor furniture is named after islands in Scandinavia. Kitchen accessories are named after fish, mushrooms and adjectives once again. Lighting names range from being named after units of measurement, seasons, months, days, shipping/nautical terms, and once again Swedish place names. Rugs are named after Danish place names, and sofas, chairs, and dining sets are too named after Swedish places. So despite there being some crossover in all of these, you can clearly see there's a unique system in place when it comes to the names of IKEA's products. And once you understand this system, things start to make a tad more sense. In fact, in some cases, there are some fun and clever connections between the actual name of the product and the product itself. Take the Billy bookcase an example, perhaps the most well-known piece of IKEA furniture. While bookcases as stated are named after boys' names, this one wasn't picked at random. The designer of this bookcase, Gillis Longlen, chose the name Billy as an IKEA advertising manager named Billy Legedal stated he wanted a bookcase specifically for books. So perhaps the most recognizable bookcase in the world is named in his honor. We also mentioned earlier the Vispad mixing bowl. As mentioned, bowls are often named after Swedish adjectives, and according to Google Translate, Vispad is actually the Swedish word for the adjective of whipped, like whipped cream. This makes way more sense than just using any random adjective, as mixing bowls are often used to whip up various foods. And the other one we mentioned earlier was the bed of the Slatum, and as we highlighted, bedroom and living room furniture is named after Norwegian places, and in the southeast of Norway you will find the tiny village of Slatum. I imagine by this point more people know the name Slatum thanks to the bed as opposed to the town. Obviously this town doesn't directly link to the bed like with the two previous examples, other than the fact that it's a pretty sleepy village. But it shows us this naming system in full use. Another really cute example is with the kids' stool named the Otter, which is the Swedish word for otter. This stool is cute, otters are cute, and as mentioned, kids stuff is often named after mammals. I could go on and list examples for every category, but I'm sure by now you get the idea. Feel free to hop over to IKEA's website and arm yourself with Google Translate to see what many of these names actually mean. What I want to highlight more is just how genius this naming system is. They're great for a handful of reasons. First off, they give these products a huge amount of personality and identity, especially the ones with actual names like the Billy bookcase. This makes the products far more endearing for potential customers who might make a connection with them solely out of their funny/goofy name, compared to other furniture stores. Like, could you name a single product somewhere like B&Q or Home Depot sell? These names have helped not only IKEA become a household name, but their actual products too become household names, something not many other businesses can actually claim. They also really help bring IKEA's whole Swedish branding and imagery together. IKEA wears its Swedish roots on its sleeve. Even the store's primary colours of blue and yellow are the ones on the Swedish flag. While many of these names are borrowed from neighbouring Scandinavians, the majority of them are Swedish. This all really helps IKEA present its Swedish origins to the world and puts the Swedish language in all our minds. IKEA might very well be the most recognisable thing to come out of Sweden. Well, either IKEA or ABBA. Actually, fun fact, when you're on hold with IKEA, they play non-stop ABBA, something that makes the whole process of being on hold way more worthwhile. This naming system also makes things way easier for IKEA's designers and employees too, when it comes to making new products. According to one source, IKEA have around 10,000 different products, with roughly 2,000 being added each year. That's a huge amount of names to come up with. These systems make it easier when it comes to naming them. If you work for IKEA and just created a brand new bed, instead of racking your brain for a new name, you can just point to a random part of Norway and ta-da, you have a name. The last thing I feel that makes these names so genius is the fact they are consistent around the world. This isn't the case for product names in other brands, yet by sticking with these names, it makes a level of consistency around the globe. A Billy is called a Billy whether it's in Sweden, the UK, India, France, Japan, Chile, or Egypt. IKEA do a huge amount of things right, and their names and their naming system is certainly one of those things. So next time you visit IKEA, whether it be because you need a new desk or bed, or just because you want to fill up on some meatballs, when you see those seemingly random names, just remember an awful lot of thought has gone into them. Also, steal as many tiny pencils as you can. That's the game me and my brothers used to play when we went as kids. This video topic was suggested by BJ Windsor over on my Patreon. Every Wednesday, I put up a video request post over on my Patreon for my awesome patrons to leave video ideas on. I then pick one of those ideas to be turned into a video the following Wednesday. So if you have a great idea for a Name Explain video and wish to enjoy Name Explain videos ad-free, as well as get exclusive content and your name at the end of these videos, then why not support the channel on Patreon? It takes just $1 a month to help the channel in a huge way and gets you all of these amazing benefits. Visit patreon.com/nameexplain or click the link down below.
Name Explain depends on viewers like yourself supporting the channel financially on Patreon, so a huge thank you to everyone who does. Donating just $1 a month helps the channel amazingly and gets you bonuses including ad-free videos, exclusive content, the power to request ideas to be made into actual Name Explain videos, and your name at the end of the video with all these awesome people. Visit patreon.com/NameExplain or click the link down below to find out how you too can support the channel. Thank you. Thanks for reaching the end of the video. Why not watch another and subscribe to keep up to date on all things Name Explain. You can find myself on Instagram where I'm NameExplainYT and join the Facebook group Friends of Name Explain to talk with myself and other name nerds. All that will be linked down below. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and once again, thank you all so much.